Good day. When researching for the book Five of the Few, I carried out an interview with Ken Hawkeye Lee at his home in Sheffield. At the opening of the German invasion of France and the Low Countries, May 1940, Ken, flying with 501 Squadron, was part of the squadron's move to France. He's describing a particularly tragic incident that took place during the squadron's move when a Bristol-Bombay transport aircraft crashed on the 11th of May. And then he goes on to describe some of his first combats, giving a sort of flavour of the operations during the Blitzkrieg and the fact that there was a lack of enemy fighter escort at that time.
Yes, well, we'd been kitted up to go to Finland, and we were supposed to be a mobile squadron, ready to go wherever we were needed, and we were going to Finland at one time, but that was cancelled, and then we were sitting there waiting for an order, and when the fighting started in France, within 2 days we got the order to go to Bentonville. I mean, I was in charge of the rear party, and I loaded these 2 Bombays, and into one of them we put, as a last thought, the squadron motorcycle communications, and then I see everybody on board, and I got in the other aircraft just by chance, and then we flew off there. And when we landed at Bentonville, we were just getting out, and somebody said, "Good Lord, look there, chaps!" And we looked up the other end, and there this thing was turning over and diving into the deck. The adjutant was killed, and then 2 or 3 pilots were wounded with the equipment boxes which were loaded in there. They flew around the place when the thing crashed. Yes, well, and we were on patrol, and I was doing the rear cover as usual, and I spotted these 110s coming up through a cloud below us. So I flew up in front and signalled there, and then we all went down there, and I took a deflection shot at the leader, and he immediately spouted smoke and flames there, and then went past him and turned back, but then he'd gone down, he went vertically down, and the others had dispersed. So that was it was a one pass, one shot. Right. They were targets. That's all there was to it. No, and it was our job to shoot them down. Yes, well, I mean, we were going towards a rendezvous point, and we saw these Dorniers coming in, obviously going to bomb the same target. So I broke off there and went round behind one, and then got him, and then put a lot of rounds into him, and then he signalled, he waved his wings in surrender, and put his flaps down and went on down to land. No escorts at all. They were wandering around in groups, bombing and strafing targets of opportunity. So if we found them, they were sitting targets. They weren't escorting them. They didn't know we were there. You see, we were. That was part of the trouble there. We had an order to maintain radio silence, because they didn't want them to know we were in France.
Ken would go on to become an ace during the Battle of Britain and in the Mediterranean theatre before being shot down and ending up as a prisoner of war. And Ken's full story is in the book Five of the Few.